That's right, YouTube. Coming out of the closet. But no, seriously. I wanted to talk today about coming out of the broom closet. This is a term used amongst pagans for telling your friends and family about actually becoming pagan if you were not born into that or your family isn't comfortable with that. And I was wanting to, because there are a lot of young pagans and just people of all different religions who live in homes that wouldn't accept that. They would be scared for them or say that they're going to hell or something like that. Just any Christian, Jewish, Muslim homes, just anything like that. But I wanted to talk about how I came out of the broom closet. My Uncle Roger, he is a really big Christian, but he's also very open-minded and stuff like that, so he was the first person I ever really told. It wasn't really official because he already knew about it before I told him, because it was kind of obvious by that point, because I had my little altar and candles and stuff setting up. But so he was the first person that actually found out, or that I officially told, I guess. And I decided that I wanted to tell my mom, because I thought that if some point she figured out on her own, that would get me in worse trouble than actually just going and telling it to her. So I got with Roger and I decided we should take her somewhere public so she wouldn't beat the shit out of me, and tell her about that. And he was like, okay, where do you want to go? And I was like, let's go to Subway. So a week or two later, there we were, Subway. We were just sitting there eating Subway, no reason. And I don't know if she knew that I was going to tell her or not, but when I came back to the table, we just sat down, and Roger kind of nudged me, and I said very slowly, because I was like nervous as shit, I was like, Mom? She's like, yeah? And I'm like, I think I'm pagan. And she was like, she kind of grinned and looked at Roger and looked at me, and she's like, what does that mean? And I'm like, so I just kind of described it to her and told her a little bit about what I personally believed, and her face got so pink and red, and she just frowned, and she got really quiet, and she started to cry, actually. And I was telling her about my belief in Summerland, the afterlife, and she was just so freaked out, and she was very, very mad at this. But eventually she got over it. In front of Roger, she didn't say anything, but when he got up to go to the bathroom or something, she said, how can you do this? Why'd you do this? And I'm like, well, it's just me. So, the first time you actually tell anyone about it, unless they're a very open-minded person or something like that, they probably will have very controversial thoughts towards it, or think differently, or just be very upset because they believe differently than you, and they think that you're going to go to hell or be punished, or they're going to lose you in some way, something like that. But, I'm 14, and not even 4, but 3.5 years from now, I'm going to be on my own. So, you have to think like that. You have to... I came out when I was 12, 13, something like that, so I've only officially been a pagan for about 1.5 years or so, but you have to think kind of like that. You have to say to yourself, well, I'm this certain age, so I'll be on my own here in a little bit, so it really doesn't matter anymore to me It's, I'm gonna be on my own. I'm gonna have to make my own decisions for myself. There's not gonna be someone there to say, do this, do that. You have to be your own person and decide for yourself. And really, that's the only way that you can really truly live. So, if you want to keep it a secret, that's your decision. If you want to tell it, that's your decision. And more times than not, people will say that, oh, well, if you say that, then you just want attention, you're just stupid. But really, no. It's not because you want attention, it's just because you believe in a different thing. And simply talking about that doesn't mean you want attention or that just something. Like, you see people yelling in Walmart, they're like, yo, what's up, man? From across the way, just where everyone can hear them. Those are people that want attention. Those are people that should be avoided. Not people who believe differently than you. If you believe differently, that's just your thing. You should be happy with yourself. And really, you're going to be in control of yourself. You're the only one who can decide for yourself. So, just be happy. So, that's about all I got to say on that. So, I guess I'll be signing off now. Blessed be.